Yes, I. Bless. Bless, bless. You don't know, you know. Richard BlackStar. Yeah, man, I want to touch base with my people today. First of all, I always love to give thanks and praise to the Most High. I have to is a must, you know, because today you're here, tomorrow you're gone. So I always know, say, greater is beyond I, man, you know? One power, you know? And a higher power, one supreme. See? So people, today I want to touch base. And again, I want to give thanks to my fans, them, you know? People, them that overs the eye with what most eyes in spirit in I, man, to bring forth to the eye, them. So, you know, this is really and truly the key thing for I, man. Saying to do for my people and for myself. Yeah. So yours. So yes, people, we want to talk about how could we as a people, as earthlings, you don't know it's the earthman talking to you. I live here and I see everything that goes on in this world, on earth, on planet earth. I'm an overs everything. Every day I turn on my telly, tell a lie. God is a vision still, you know. Just for catch the update and the lies. See? And hear how them mix up and how them put out them things. But anyway, the thing where I really want to say, what I really want to touch base with honor is black people. When would we as a people, as earthling, would stop kill each other? I just heard about some killing that went recently in a gambling house or something like that. And these things, imagine, people just take life. Like they could give life, you know? Just take life. I want my people to overstand. Them fi overstand themselves. Them fi look within, deep within. Do not put yourself in predicaments or in situations where you will have a conflict with someone else. This negative force is very, very busy, working very hard to create negative vibes and send negative vibration onto certain people, to catch people slipping. You do things, you do something to prove something to the world or to your friends. And what you're gonna do gonna cost you a lifetime. People, open your minds and your heart, man. Stop the ignorance. Stop the envy and the hate. Like I said, I love haters because my reason why I say I love haters, if I'm gonna try to do something or I'm doing something constructive and a negative force or individual, it's gonna watch me that's trying to do something that is gonna be reward to my people, and they're gonna hate and come with negative things. You know, evil people, when you see them, you know, what I want to tell people, say, it's two sets of people in this earth, positive and negative. And you know, sometimes we use the negative and the positive for the light to work in your house, to show you sometimes how the balance and things, how nature bring things. Because nature itself hold a balance in the earth. Sometimes a storm come down and wipe down, kill bird, cattle, cow, pig. Even people. People cry. And people say, why? and they blame God, And they say, well, God, why you make that happen? And stuff. But there's a scale. And on that scale, people goes on the scale. Their life goes on that scale to where? As you see, we live in a society that randomly people kill people. For no reason at all. No apparent reason at all. Nature do things on its own. Nature is ordained by the Creator to do whatever it does to bring it proper balance. It is not like a man who's getting up one day and decide he wants to genocide billions of people. That's wrong. But nature is there for a reason. Nature holds balance. And when nature destroys, she repairs. No, they have people, like I said, probably lose a father or mother or son in a storm, flood, whatever it is, earthquake. Yes. Because no one knows of the time and place or hour of the death angel. And it happens anywhere. I could see somebody, you could see somebody today, and then go and go sleep, and tomorrow you don't see them. This is why it's important. It's very important that you live a clean life and you love and you do righteous deeds. There is a scale, like I said, and it weighs. So your job, if you was an evil person or you was lost in a dark state of mind, or an entity, a force, an evil force took over you, and by the mercy of the Most High, repentance bring you into the light, and know you are into the light, the only thing that you could do is to keep on doing righteous deeds. Don't matter what them say about you. Don't matter who want to criticize you. Your past, this is what the negative forces do. Them use your past and they throw it in front of you. Them use, if you was a drug addict, them use that against you. If you was a person that robbed a bank, them say you're a thief, that you couldn't change. In the name of the Most High, you are shy. Okay? In the name of the Alpha and Omega, in the name of Emmanuel, in the great name of Hosanna, that is in the highest place. You understand? Overs. There is forgiveness. But forgiveness is a thing that you work to achieve. How could you say that your sins is forgiven, but you are still doing the same thing? You're still killing, you're still murdering, you're still stealing, you're still being unfair. You're not implementing any of righteous deeds within thee. You are not walking graciously. The key thing is to walk graciously. Walking graciously reminds you that you are a sinner and your job is to perfect the flesh, that you sin no more. What is sin? What is sin? Men who watches their friends' wives and want to cover their friends' wives. Men who has their wives and want to sleep with the sister of the wife or the mother of the wife. What is sin? Sin and an abomination is when you know definitely better in all aspects and you defile the true essence and purpose of your creation and of your form. That is sin. Great sin in abundance. Defiling the body by taking and putting on the body, removing and putting, is sin, abomination. Because the Most High made the eye perfect. People do what they want to do because, like they say, it's their lives. They could do anything. It's your life. You could do what you want with your life. I don't have a problem if you want to destroy your life. Like I tell people, don't eat meat. The meat. It's not a thing really. I used to eat meat. I didn't know the difference. But as I live in this body and I'm traveling in this body and I reach a certain age and to live in this world, in this earth, in this mud, and to not to obtain knowledge and wisdom and understanding, to know say, I personally shouldn't eat meat. Number one, meat take a long time to process in you. So if you eat meat every day you want to eat meat, you won't have a problem. But for the people that figure that I am trying to stop them from eating meat, you don't have to stop. Because I don't govern anything over you. And once more, if you don't have the state of mind or the ability to oversee the things that I am saying, that is 100% accurate, then that's on you. If you want to drink 2 bottles of liquor every night and eat a whole lot of meat, that's you. If you're eating a whole lot of meat and you're a bodybuilder and you're eating meat, you like steak and you find meat does good for you, cleave on to that. That's you. But the reality of the whole thing, somewhere down the line, you will have a problem with that meat. Yours. No, there are people who never smoke and have cancer. And people will say, well, people die every day and things happen. Be wise. Don't be like the 7 foolish. There's 7 wise and 7 foolish. Do not be like the 7 foolish. Because, in other words, you are saying to me, if I know, say, there's danger down the street, okay? Let's say there's a random wild beast, say a bear or a lion, tiger, something, will just mash you up. And I just came from down there running for my life. I escaped that disaster there, that moment where I could have been killed and I escaped. And I see you going down that way. And I said to you, listen man, do not go down that way there, There's a wild tiger, a lion, some will destroy your life. And I am trying to stop you. And you tell me, say, oh no man, I'm going. Because a lot of us is like that, We don't overs until we pay the price. And it's not nice when you pay the price. Yours. But this is our people. This is how them steal. Most people don't believe in a supreme power. Most people don't even believe in themselves. So how could you that don't believe into yourself wants to have some type of conversation with me when there's nothing that I could gain from the eye? There's a lot of things in the earth, and it holds into its own purpose and its own likeness. Some things are there, you can't eat it, but that doesn't mean it's not good. Maybe it's good for something else to eat it, but not for I. So it's just like the people them, where when I man is dealing with I man veggie and I man greens and I man thing and they want to come knock me down and make it look like say, because them been lost practicing them cannibalism. I told people I used to eat meat. I have kids and I cook fish and give them. I will not be naive. Nourishment. This is a place with 3 different climates. 4 different climates in this place. Me, you have to see, is to be elected and selected. People just want to grab people. We don't want to grab nobody. We want people to look within themselves, use them heart and their mind and their guidance and their conscience, which is a guide. And them heart will tell them, say, yo, Red I tell them the right thing. Red not tell no lie. Me, I am not here to force nothing on nobody. Because nobody didn't force anything on me. The most I got bless I within true I man life and I man hardship. And even amongst bridging them, even amongst man. For see how man could be so evil. Because your friend, you could have a best friend and you think say he's your best friend as you walk out from the door to go outside. He's talking about you. So I man don't know the balance of the earth. I man just know the real balance and expect the unexpected. This is I man. I am coming with an open heart. It's nothing to hide. You see me? And those who come with evil against I man, they will tumble and fall. Because it's not of I man just to say, I want to come see the eye and want to hurt I. I am protected by the Most High. See? I man is protected by the Most High. And I shouldn't worry about what a guy want to do. And if that is the way, I will not be afraid. I have no fear that somebody, I am doing this and people want to talk about physical. Everything for them is physical. That's why they're going to lose every war when they want to start. Because them always ready for start war and doesn't even have the idea what a battlefield is about. You see, I man don't come with love, you know. I man don't come with hatred, you know. I come with love. You see, I man, when them coming with their evil thoughts and them coming with the evil state of mind and the ideologies that is corrupt and want to fight against I man, humble as a dove. But it's the Most I will protect I man and give I man the strength and the ability. And it's the Most High that is my dagger of defense in my right hand. And it's the Most High again that is my shield upon thy left. So, I am not afraid about what man want to do to I man. You see me? And again, them probably could hurt I man flesh, but they could never hurt I man's spirit, you see there, and I man's soul. So then again, them a petty thing. Them mind small. Them ability is too much ignorant and red eye and envy. That's why they don't have the ability where Jah give I man. They don't have the ability where the Most High give I man. And them a fight against who the Most High God bless. No one curse. You see there? For the Most High know and sees all things, you know. For even the ones of the fatherless and the judge of the widow. Most I know of them too, you know. You see that? So I don't worry about what physical people want to come deal with I man. I want to come to. I don't even business about the into the spiritual realm and the evil side, the negative, those who crawl under. I don't afraid them. Neither, guys, see, it's not just I man in this. It's the Most High who bless I and anoints my head. And if my cup is running over, surely and goodness will always follow I man. And merciful within I man. This is why I tell the people them. First, you want to exercise, to be gracious, and stop the war thing. Because it's so funny that any man will rise his hands against I man without no cause will tumble and perish. I must I tell I man that. Because I man is not of the things when them depend. I deal with love and they want to come with them violence. And they want to come with them evil mind and them corruptible heart. And say they want to fight against the Armageddon warrior. See? Them feel that way like a water vapor, man. Because I man know say, oh God bless, no man curse. Solid as a rock, you know. Can't move I man. Until the Most I move. You see it? Me not afraid, me not care about what people want to say about me, you know. And this is what I want to tell my viewers. Do not respond and do not care about what people think about you. Because they have no power over the eye them. It's the Most High who wake the eye up in the morning time. It's the Most High who repair thy bones and make them white as snow. It's the Most High. You see it? When I man wake up in the morning and go, that first breath there, it's not man give me that, you know. No man don't come at my bedside, come give me that, you know. So why should I fear, man? Eh? It's the Most High who give me all things. And all things come from the Most High. You see? No one can help them who can't find them creator. Because them lost. A lot of them is like the prodigal son. They are all what they need to do, you know. So just come back home. Turn around and come. Walk on the King's Highway, you know. And that them fi do, walk on the King's Highway. And when me say King's Highway, me not talk the one after Utica, you know. Me talk the Almighty King, the righteous walking and righteous path. Good deeds. Graciously. Be gracious in your heart. Take care of the poor and the needy. Help the old man to cross the street. Help the old lady in the wheelchair cross the street. Help the blind man. Give something. Stop thinking that you're better than people. What happened? The people, them homeless people, they were, sometimes you pass and you smell them, they urine and they stink. Make your heart to be trouble when you see them. Most I will talk within your heart. You will know if to give. Because it's not all of them, you know. Some of them was wicked at one time, eh? And most I punish them way there. Nature punish them way there. So you have to know who you are give. Don't just randomly give. Let your heart, it touch you, man. Just make it touch you, man. You know, feel it in your belly, feel it in your heart, you feel it in your soul. You know they want something to eat. You know that when you don't even have to attack, you go buy a little soup. If you believe that giving money, they can do drugs, buy a little soup, a little hot chocolate. And still one time I don't give money, but then again, I know how this life is. Yeah, you buy a soup, but later on maybe they want a little thing. Yeah, overs. So it come to a point I might not even question that no more because I give you that clean heart, you know. So even when I give it to you now, if you it's food that you must eat and you violate yourself by not eating food, you know, punishment right away, you know. Because if it's a crack, you're going to catch a heart attack and freeze. Overs. Whatever you're going to take, that I give you a good heart for you to go eat and you take it for that. Whatever judgment come behind that, that is on you. So this is why people, we don't watch what we do. We do because we have a heart. We do because this is a human being just like you. You never know your predicament 10, 15 years from now, a year from now. So this is why we're not better than each other. Want to change the world and the concept and the state of mind that our people is so evil. Two people are fighting, everybody draw them phone out. Why? This is what the world come to. This is what it come to. We don't promote them thing there. Only put down the phone them when you see people that fight and stop it. Share love. Don't wait to see blood. When a demonic people them, when I wait to see people mouth bust up on people knock out on them something there. When I love them something there, that entice when I wicked. When I have to ask the Most High to come into your hearts and free you out of this demonic way that we have. A lot of us, black, white, Chinese, all nations upon the face of the earth, repent from your sins and your evil deeds. You cannot keep on living like that. You animals, we are wiser than them and they live better than us. It's us who make our dogs fight. We teach them to fight and kill. Teach them that. We bring all our evilness within the animals them too. Yes, we make our dog fight with it. We do all kind of things to our dog. Yeah. And we don't even love our kids as much as we love our dog. You know, when I was a youth, man, I did have enough dog. I did love all my dog, but one thing with my dog, they never live in my yard. Them stay under the cellar. No, I'm not against anybody who have a dog. Sometimes I'm blind man, you need a dog to walk with. You know, them dogs are very smart. Them real smart. More smart than certain human beings, yeah, man. But still, there's a balance. You want dog in your bed. Dog to sleep under your quilt. I love dogs. I have a dog. It's not a problem of the dog coming to my house. But I grew up knowing dogs to outside. The reason for I having a dog is to allow me to know when somebody's coming to my house to harm me or to rob or to steal, break and enter. The dog make me know that. When the dog is under the quilt with you, definitely it's not doing its job. After a while, the dog becomes so human. He act like a human being. You know, when I get out of the bed, you have a cold. You remember the dog have fur, you know? God put the fur upon them for a reason. When I go love on pets, I love pets. I love cats. I love dogs. But it's just a principle where human beings go too far with them pets. I love dogs. I would love to take care of a lot of dogs. Cats, animals, yeah. But honor broke the code, just like the human being is breaking the code, violating another human being, shooting and killing and murdering and torturing and doing all these things. Every day you look at, you hear it, you sit in the street, you read the newspaper, man kill man, just killing. You don't have anything to do. I don't see nobody is opening where have money or see there's a leader. You say you're the old G. Crip blood, whatever you are, folks, whatever. You is the big old G and you have the money, you have the dollars. Why don't open something for the youth them? Why don't open a shop where the youth them could come and learn how to fix bicycles? Huh? Why y'all don't open a place where the kid could learn how to cook? You know, a place where a kid 16, 15, God, I think that is the age and get to work right here. Put them somewhere. You'll have all this money, you're buying all this fancy car and all this jewelry, and you're just having these kids who want to envy you guys. And overs, you all want the kids to envy you, and these kids, they watch you like you all are the role model for them. And it's pure broke up people picnic with them thing there. Bling, no love. I have your kid grow up and kill somebody for the same bling. Eh? Somebody that kill you for the blink. You don't care about nothing. You don't care about nothing. Other people, please, man. Put it down, man. Stop. It's about time. Nobody ain't gonna do this for us. Nobody not gonna come and solve our problems, man. We gotta do it our own self, man. When we gonna get up and notice what we are doing to each other, man? When we gonna rise up? See? We want people to control us all our lives. Just watch us like the worst set of people on planet Earth. And we are kings and queens. People, man. I'm talking to y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I know we are powerful people, man. Go back into our history, man. In the dark ages, man. Go back. See who we were. People of royalty, Richard. We are royal people. You understand? We're not just regular people. We have a royalty. Them know who we are. You see, why we have to be that way. Why we have to destroy each other. Why we have to make each other cry, go through pain. Why? What is the reason? Huh? No one is doing anything. All this money we wanna have. There's lots of places that you could invest for our youngsters. Agriculture, Bridget. We could go down south, New Orleans, Alabama, all them places have enough turf. We don't have enough money. Enough of them youth where I go to prison and I come back and I go back and I come back and I go back and I come back and I go back and I come back. Like it's a routine. Those who have the money and the ability, what are y'all doing, Bridget? Apart from your big house and your 7, 8 different expensive car, Benz, Jaguar. Me no really run down vanity, so me don't really know about vanity like that. Because if the me rich in the people, me not have money but me rich, you know. You see, my riches better than money, you know. Cause you know, and if me did have the money, like how I wanna have the money, trust me, I wouldn't suffocate myself with it. My money, the world would see what my money does. The world would see what my money does. Because my money is for the youth that don't know where his next meal coming from. My money is for the woman and the man who in a wheelchair and then can't walk and them have shit under them and nobody care for them. My money would have go. You know where would have go? For the old man who are dead by the bed and you don't have nobody to come give him some water. See, when I don't look upon China, I would open one center, like a health center, but it's better than a health center. Where Janet bless her and I man sprout out like a young rose and sprout out, and my wings just spread out like a eagle, just spread out. You wanna will see my work. Cause anyway me touch, and most I allow me to touch this, sir. It's a blessings with a goddess, sir. Me da putting something there, sir. If you pour somebody, a place where somebody could get a water, a piece of bread for eat, something. Why wanna not do that? Wanna have all on the money and wanna just think about on a rich self and on a rich life. You can't go with it. One day you will visit the grave and you cannot take your money with you. None of these things, only what you could do is pass on. Teach your son and your grandson and your great-grandson how to be animals, how to be savages, how to run the money and create poverty. Yeah. Because really and truly, look on housing. Look on, why do you think there's so much homeless people here? Think, even though when the government makes some way for them to stay, just, although some of them have some real issues, but it's to divide. We don't like to divide and conquer, right? When for we don't divide for the right things, we don't divide. If there's a man who have a mental disability, also, he have other issues, them supposed to have a special place for him. If there's a man that just have a homelessness issue, he shouldn't be around somebody that have mental issue. All mix the people them up. So this man, where he's just homeless, will end up to become a mental patient because he probably might do something. Now, the pressure that he's under will make him becomes mentally disabled. See there? So I don't know what I want to work out. I can fix this thing, you know. RedShot BlackStar all day. Voice of the people like Earth, man. See there? Me not hold nothing back. Real is real, man. We don't have to stop make people suffer, man. We don't have no dogs, no parrot, no things that want to spend big money. Dog have gold teeth and diamond on it. Imagine that. A poor man can even have a plate for it, you know. You believe that? That's how y'all get so wicked. That's how man can get so wicked. Your dog have gold teeth and diamonds on his teeth. And it's a dog. You don't need diamond and gold teeth. You don't need that. But we don't do them thing there. See? But the poor man are dead. Lay down on the sidewalk for weeks, months. And nobody give a hell about him. You see it? Evil. Right in our face. Where's the gracious people then? Where are the gracious people then? Where are the church then? There's a lot of homeless people. I see people are cooking and they are going out and giving to the poor. Why the poor must only come into the church? Why the church don't go to the poor? You know why? Because remember I told you before, thy body is the temple of thee. So I know them are hypocrite. And if this poor man or this bum, what they want to call him, because they have names to label everything, so he's a bum. He stink, he's an alcoholic, he's a this. But you believe in the Most High God, yet still you pass your brother and you can't give him a cup of tea. Not even a cup of tea. Not even a cup of tea. So, people, exercise to the full climax to be gracious. And when you obtain graciousness, you are on the highway of eating grace. And by eating grace, this is where you have moved from one plateau to the next. It's like the Jacob's ladder. When you start eat grace, you becomes more powerful, more loving, more gracious, more humble. The teachings of the Most High God grow upon thy heart like a fungus. And thy tongue only talks about the things of the Most High, not about man. I am not here now to glorify man. I'm not here for that. I am here to exercise every righteous deed and every righteous thing of my Creator. Remember, I said to y'all guys, I am just a man in flesh with soul. But in the time of my time in the land of the living, I will dedicate the life that was given to me, a life that was given to thee. Before I enter my mother's womb, that life was given to thee. It was just I for find the path to unfold all things within I. My life is not my life. My life was a gift that was given for I to live in order, a certain order, into the rim cycle and into the arch of the door. There I stand forth as the gate watcher. My Lord, my designer, my creator, my strength, my ability, my force shield, my dagger in thy right hand, thy shield in thy left, thy breath, which is the breath of life, thou hast given thee. I take upon myself to seek within to find thy true essence. And within finding that essence, I come to realize that there is only one power, only one master. And it's for I to serve that master, because this is the master that created I and gave I a life to live. And this life is only to live in a righteous manner. And as you all got your military and you all got your soldiers, and when they march in order and execute your works, you strike them up. From this to that, sergeant, lieutenant, admiral, you all at all type of levels that you all gave. So the Most High God himself has his soldiers, and he gives them stripes also in the land of the living and after. Because remember, we are here for 144,000 elect and select. And man shall know thyself in that day.